All right. Okay. This time I'm going to talk about something a little bit more problematic than consumerism. Uh, it is somewhat connected to consumerism, but more in a sense of uh, there is a lot of impositions that people put out, and there's a lot of lies. There are a lot of lies that they have to create in order to push whatever they want to sell you. Not in a monetary sense, but also in a social sense. So they want to transform you into something. They want you to think in a certain way, and to do that, in order to do that, they have to impose. Yes, that's the right word. Imposing. They have to impose some lies that you have to buy into. So one of the things that they try to input, and to a certain extent, people do believed, not believed, they do believe in that, in a social day-to-day sense, and that is the subjectivity of beauty. Oh, beauty is subjective, they like to say, right? They do say that. People do say that on your daily basis. You can just look at someone, look at your co-worker, and ask her. I bet it's gonna be a female. Your co-worker is gonna be a lady. You can ask her, hey, do you think beauty is objective? And she's gonna tell you that no, beauty is subjective. What is beautiful for you, it's not beautiful to me, and vice versa, and blah 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 blah. And you can even ask it to your buddy, and he's gonna give you a a weird look. You're gonna be like, wait, what are you talking about? Why are you talking about beauty, man? Check out this GTA 6. These are beautiful graphics. Right? But beauty is not subjective at all. And the thing is, I picked two very specific images for both the thumbnail and the image on the background of the video, right? The image on the thumbnail is a picture that I took a few years ago. I had a decent camera. I don't have that camera anymore, sadly. But I took that picture, and when you take a picture yourself of something, you can't help but look at it and kind of understand the thing that you're looking at. So you look at the picture and you know that it's a moon, right? It's the moon. Everybody sees the moon. It's up there in the sky, uh, except a couple of days in the month, but it's hidden away by whatever it is. And the image in the background is from a very specific anime. It's an image that I had to stare at and concentrate, because it's a very specific episode, and it's one of the most beautiful scenes in this anime. The whole anime is made to look amazing. it looks incredible. Right? The colors in this screenshot that I took is not that great, but overall, the anime has very great visuals. And here comes the proposition that I have for you, right? If beauty is subjective, then nature is not beautiful. And that's just not true. That is objectively not true. You look at the moon and you cannot, in, you know, with good conscience, being honest, say that it is ugly. The moon you can perceive the moon in an ugly state. Maybe you see it in it's a blood moon. You can look it through the haze of uh, the filth of the city, and it looks kind of weird. But once it is high up in the sky, that's it. And it can be, you can tell me that the moon is not very impressive when it's high up in the sky because it becomes a little small little dot of light. But when the moon is rising up and it's gigantic, enormous, yeah, you cannot with a straight face look at me and say that that is ugly. If you look at the moon and you say, if you look at nature and you say that nature is ugly, you are not only a disingenuous person, you are a sick person. You're suffering from something. Right? You are. You look at a beautiful bird full of color and details. Right? You look at you look at a bird that is that has simple features. You look at a fucking pigeon, which is already an ugly bird, and if you pay attention to it, you're gonna see how intricate it is. Now, given that you see a healthy pigeon, that is, because you go to the city and you see those pigeons, they are carrying all those sorts of diseases and whatever. So let's take a healthy pigeon as an example, because sick stuff is that they are ugly. Like I said, even the moon, when you watch it through the haze of pollution in the city, it's gonna look ugly because of the fucking filth in the air. And you can't see it, you can't perceive it with your clear eyes. But if you look at it in a healthy environment, that's it. GG, easy. Right? The same goes for the animals. But there are ugly animals. I agree. I agree. Have you ever seen an elephant? But some people are going to look at an elephant and going to be like, oh, this is the most majestic and beautiful creature in the world. And he won't be wrong. I just think an elephant looks funny because it looks weird. All leathery and all that, and those little hairs. It looks funny to me. It looks weird to me. A rhinoceros. But some people are going to look at it and understand the beauty in it, because nature is beautiful. Nature is beautiful. But if you consider that beauty is subjective, then all of a sudden, there you go. Beauty, nature itself can never be beautiful. It can never be beautiful. But that's a lie. That's a lie. Because nature is objectively beautiful. It's impossible not to be unless you destroy it in some capacity. And I took this anime in specific to be the background image exactly to show that it is possible to create something that is objectively beautiful. Artistically speaking. Hmm? Something that isn't necessarily nature itself, that you go out and look at it, but something that you can draw and paint, something that you can create visually. And same goes for music. You can create something that is objectively beautiful. And that is one of the things that people in the let's call the old days, yeah, in the dark ages where people didn't care about education. Oh, it's oh my gosh, it's so fucking stupid. When you go back to the prior to the quote unquote enlightenment, you see people creating things that are beautiful, paintings, uh, sculptures, music. You go to Father Vivaldi and you listen to his music, and his music pays a certain level of homage to the creation that God made. Right? His whole thing is the four seasons. The four seasons is amazing. How can you listen to that and say that is not beautiful? So it is possible to create something beautiful. Why? Because beauty is objective. It's something that you can perceive and appreciate, and then you can either copy it or replicate it or create something that look like that or create something with that as inspiration. So it's not possible for beauty to be something subjective. Beauty has to be something objective. Because otherwise, again, nature itself cannot be beautiful. And we all know that that's a fucking lie. Yeah, it's impossible. It's impossible. You look at a goddamn tiger in. You look at a jaguar in the forest. So long as it's not sick, it's going to be beautiful. Terrifying, but beautiful. You're going to look at the fish in the river. You're going to look at a waterfall. You're going to look at the greenery, forest, either from outside and far away or from the inside. You can look up and it's going to be beautiful. It's just not possible. So, beauty is something absolutely objective. Any argument that goes like into the subjectivity of beauty just wants to destroy everything. That's it. I feel like I'm starting to get angry again. So I'm gonna stop right here. All right. Go enjoy something beautiful. If possible, go outside and see nature. It's it's the best. It's the best. Go see nature. Don't go outside to see the gray of the city and the brown and the disgusting confusion of the city. No, go go see the forest. Go to a river. Take a dive. Take a dip. A little dip. Just enjoy the beauty out there. All right? Goodbye now.